What do you say? What do you say? Happy Sunday. It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. I know right now that you all are saying, Mr. Gary, you're not in the studio. No, I'm not in the studio. You know what I'm doing? A little birdie told me that today they have the National Black Broadcasters Hall of Fame in town in St. Louis. So what did I do? Y'all know me, I had to come down and see it for myself. So I said, you know what? In honor of everybody who's being honored today, in honor of everybody who stood where I'm now standing, who did what I'm doing, who's doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna pay homage to you all today as we make awareness for Breast Cancer Month. You see, I've got my pink on, I got my pink on, I got my pink on, but you know what? I got my support on. So I want to dedicate this section to everyone who's ever fought a battle, everyone who's living through a battle, everyone who understands that somebody had to make their way for you to be successful, especially in broadcasting. So we're downtown. We're at the Blues Hall of Fame, the Blues Museum, right here in St. Louis, Missouri. We've got people that's being honored from all over the world. So we're gonna go in so y'all can kind of get a little bit of that. How y'all doing? Y'all want me to get the door? Y'all going in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on, let me get the door for you. After all, I am the king.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Hospitality
good.
King. Well, Michael Roberson used to be with Magic.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Let's go talk.
People are showing up and they're showing out. That's right, Michael Robertson used to be with Magic right here in St. Louis. We got all of the people from all over the world receiving their awards, you all. And the backdrop is perfect because it's the Blues Hall of Fame, the Radio Announcers Guild, they're all here. So what do you say? What do you say? Why don't you come on in? Let's see what's going on. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in. Come on. I'm doing good. Hello, darling. How are you? Welcome to St. Louis. Come on in.
At Gaston College in Dallas, North Carolina. 11 years again. Got married for the last 11 years. I just want you to know that I'm happy. I'm just enjoying my retirement. I'm getting my markings all over Charlotte, Government Center, the governor of North Carolina, Lord Hoover. I've just been so busy getting my name in the print while I'm living so that I can see it, just touch every man and say, how do you do it? And you know, one of the most marvelous things about today is, we did not, as DJs and not anymore, we didn't have anything to do with as far as technology. We didn't have any IT people.
Right.
We didn't have anything. If I wanted to give the weather report on WHIV 1600 to talk about it, well, listen, let's go to a spot. I would have to put on a long playing record on the turntable, run outdoors right quick and look outside to see how the weather was. And then run back in before that record finished, because you know when you finish it, it goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. I would have to tell the weather forecast like that. I didn't have a meteorologist experience.
Right.
I couldn't go to a blackboard and say, in St. Louis, this is going to happen. It's going to storm. It's going to have a tornado. We didn't have anything like that. We had to guess. And you know, I felt like a fool sometimes when I would get that weather wrong. Go out and look and see the sun peeping through the clouds. And I'd look back in and say, oh, listeners, we're going to have a sunny day today. And the stars are all clear. And you know, such a what we did. That's what we do. And then we had some good days. And we had some bad days. Radio was just about anything like that as a day. We were very professional. We didn't know what the flip tops are. Yes, you know, we didn't have all that. We walked in that station as if we were going to church. We looked good. And we didn't make about $5. It was good. But we had other means of support. I'm going to tell you a secret. We had something going in called payola. That's when the big guys in New York, Chicago, California, where they had big record companies. They had a PR person that would travel with their new music to all the radio stations. And to get us to play their records, they would bless the home of our hand would play it. So that was good. It was not illegal as it is now. They still do it, but you know, then it was over. So we just had a lot of blessings, and we could just go on and on and on.
So do you all see what's going on right now? We are here. Thank you all for tuning in to this version of the show today. It's about saluting the honorees. We're here, as you can see here, with all of the people who have paved the way in music. If you all come over here, you're gonna see Chuck Berry. You see a celebration of the blues that's here. If you have never been down to the Blues Museum, anybody over here who knows about Chicago, you know about the Chicago music scene, how prevalent, how important it was. You could always go there, as you still can now, and it's all about the speakeasies. It's all about the music. It's all about the artists, the jazz, the blues. Look over here. You see Chuck Berry, our very own Chuck Berry right here in St. Louis itself, right? Anybody knows, you can go over to U City to the Hall of Fame outside Blueberry Hill, and they've got a big picture of Chuck, but they've also got a big statue of Chuck. But here again at the Blues Museum, you see this Johnny B. Good. These are his songs. Go Johnny, go, 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 go. The rhythm and blues, as you all can end up singing. I got my mojo, the mojo working. It was all about dancing. It was all about the music. It was all about the 45s, the albums. See, some of you don't know anything about that. But look over here, the blues. You understand what I'm saying? The blues had a lot to do with the influence from the Beatles. You talk and you hear a lot of times that the artists would say that they stole their music. You know, you heard Little Richard saying that the Beatles stole the beat, the downbeat on the 1, the 2, right? You'll see that they took the music, and even when we got to like disco music or music in the 90s, Black Box, 2 Tons of Fun. That was the voice behind a lot of the big songs. And so they said because the ladies were big, that they could not show them on television because it didn't sell records. So again, that's another part where the struggle continued. You see Sam Cooke, it's here, Ray Charles. So if you've never been down here to St. Louis, to the Blues Museum, you've got to end up seeing it. You're hearing right now in the background, I'm hearing B.B. King saying the thrill is gone, the thrill is gone away, right? That's another part of history with the blues, with the guitar. He had a guitar named Lucille. See, there he is right there. Right here, I'm at the Blues Museum here in St. Louis. If you have not been, you've got to come down. You've got to see it. Again, today for the radio show, we are playing Muddy Waters. There we go. We're paying homage to music as they're celebrating the induction of the Hall of Fame that's here. Wynton Marsalis, hey, that's jazz. Wynton Marsalis. Known all throughout and always, everything music, took in a whole new generation, as you can end up seeing here. Music that was here. Coming over here, inspiration. You see all of this, Double Trouble, you see ZZ Top, right? You see Buddy Guy, look at this. Oh wow, right here, you got Bobby Rush. Bobby Rush was inducted, that's one of his actual outfits, that's his guitar that he's been in, right? That he actually wore. It's here, look at this. Oh my God.
I woke up this morning, up and up.
See this? Oh wow. I tell you, this is just so exciting because this is what it's all about, the music, the legend. This is it, it's stuff over here. George Rock, one of the greatest here in St. Louis. So I hope that you have enjoyed this version of the radio show today, where we came live to you all, showing it to you all, everything that's here, everything that it was, everything it could be. It's all about music. I thank you all so much for when you all tune in to me and you check out music, you check out my version of trying to give you all positive music, trying to give you all something that you can hold on to. But remember the music, all types of music. Music comes in gospel music, jazz music, blues music, bluegrass music, rock and roll, R&B, easy listening, country. I mean, music. And like Madonna said, music makes the people come together. But if you want to come together, get your group together, you may be looking for something to do coming up, I tell you what I'm going to recommend. I am going to recommend you all come to St. Louis. Come to St. Louis and come to the Blues. You all will see everything that's here. You've got to come. You've got to check it out. You've got to know what it's all about because it's music. It's music. It's the Blues Museum. First time I met Blues. They've got a legend room that's here. They got everything that you could even think about, be about for celebrating for your event that's here. But just come in, sing the influence of the people, seeing all of the music, seeing the songs, the stories that were told while cotton was being picked, the stories that were told in the back rooms, in the alleys, and the ways. Look up here, there's swing music, and people are gonna sing, right? So this is just a quick, I'm hoping that you're enjoying it today, to understand it all. You've got to come here. This does it no justice when you come and when you show up and you see what it's all about. So I am Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. I want you all to come in and see all of the people that's being celebrated. What it is from Memphis, from the theater. And we got Lady Murdine Gills is being honored right now. We got Lady Murdine Gills in, going to check it out.
And whenever they do it, I want to make sure they will have an opportunity to share and share wisely. We're going to be here all weekend. The King of Hospitality is here. Mr. Gary, who has to go to his radio program today. Some folks still work on Sunday. Oh, you thought everybody went to church, Brother Johnson? Well, I'll tell you what. It ain't too long when I'm here with a lot of Cinderellas that I want to see a Cinderfella. And I don't want to go to church. I want to have church. And so I'm saying to all of you here today, don't worry about what folks say about you. Don't worry about what folks think about you. You're going to be careful and know and remember what the Lord knows about you. You got another day to get it right. And now, back to the rest of your program.
Will Miss Margaret Jones, Margaret Ingram Jones, of Charlotte, North Carolina.
I think here she comes.
Margaret is best friends with someone we all know by name. Martha Reeves and Dallas. She came with Jay and made sure she got here, and she said, I will also accept my friend, Martha Reeves.
On behalf of Martha Reeves, the former of the Glendells, I'd like to say thank you. She tried to come.
Well, talked to her several times yesterday. Somehow she was doing the
We're about to
mission. But
close
thank
out.
you.
As you can see, Lady Modine is there. Dr. Bobby Jones. Go up on them so they can see him. We can give a wave.
Nathan Lee. Nathan Lee. Diane Diggs. That's what they said on his behalf.
Nathaniel Lee is a longtime attorney in Indianapolis. He's the first black super attorney in the state of Indiana, vice president of the National Bar Association. We're all here to receive an award for community service.
So listen, that is the show today. Simple, quick, just like Elizabeth Taylor's, all of them, all of her weddings. Simple, quick, and all of the marriages. Simple and quick. We're out of here. We will see you all next week back in the studio. It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. When I show up, I show out. But guess what? Today I had to pay homage to all of the people who look like me, who are like me, who started someplace like me, and guess what? They just happen to be black, just like me. It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. I got your people, okay? Make sure that you go onto my website and say, I watched the show today. Tell me what you thought about it and register to win some of the great surprises and gifts that we have. And we do have a family 4-pack for people to come over to the museum because you might want to come just see it for yourself, okay? Let's go cards. And remember, this is the month of breast cancer awareness. We're asking everybody to get yourselves checked out. Breast cancer is not just for women anymore. Cancer is for everybody. Men wear pink, real men wear pink. You're showing up, you're showing out. Let's keep awareness going for this month of October and beyond, because that's what it's all about. It's Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. I got your people, okay? Okay.